Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Jawesome one, and welcome to RimWorld. So, Jaw, I hear you asking, what are you doing with this particular series that no YouTuber has done before? Why on earth should we even watch this video? Why should I watch your video, Jaw? What makes you so special, Mr. 88 subscribers? And I'm going to tell you straight up. I have searched for this. And nobody, not one YouTuber, from what I've seen, has ever dared attempt to completely eradicate factions. Completely. I'm not just talking about take out one base and then kind of just settle there and make that your home. No. I'm talking complete decimation. Complete wipeouts. So to do this, I downloaded some mods to make the game a little bit more interesting. I actually have quite a lot of them, so I'm going to be leaving which mods I'm using for this playthrough in the description below. I'm only going to be listing the names and not so much the links to where you can get them yourself, simply because, for one thing, they're all available on Steam, so all you have to do is look up the name and you'll find it. Secondly, I have like at least 20. I have a lot of mods on here. So, we're going to be getting into this, and we're going to be starting a brand new colony. Now, like I said, I built my own scenario myself. I also downloaded a couple player-made ones, but we'll get to that later on. This one's called the Pirate Hunters Custom Scenario. I will eventually publish this one to Steam so that you can play it yourself, and I may even update it and change it based on what I think makes the scenario better. And you can go ahead and read all this if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and describe it as we're getting everything set up here. Okay, now we're not going to use Persistent World. Yeah, you see, that's one of the mods I've installed is Persistent World. Pretty good one. I like it. Yeah, we're going to go with Randy Random on Rough because I do want somewhat a challenge, but I don't want this to be, like, super difficult. And let's call this one Pirates Fear Me. There we go. Let's go ahead and generate the map. So while this thing's generating, I'm going to go ahead and explain the background before everything. And basically what happens is there's this pirate faction that's been taking out entire planets, like one by one, just going from planet to planet and just killing people. Just non-discriminately, just mass destroying people. Oh wow, this generated a lot faster than I was expecting it to. I mean, I know I don't have the best computer on Earth, but I was expecting this to take a little bit longer. Anyways, so basically our world government, and this is like the future. This is like 3000 AD or whatever time zone this game is set to. Hold on, is there any way for me to look at what year this is in game time? Doesn't really say. Planet, maybe? No. Advanced? No, doesn't tell me. I'll have to start a colony before it'll tell me. But anyways, like I was saying, so our government figured out that there is this dangerous pirate faction killing people, and they've traced the most recent kills to this planet. They haven't been able to prove that this pirate faction has been doing those things. However, they have determined that the pirate faction that lives here has been forcing rule over these innocent little villages here. Oh yeah, I have the Orion mod installed also. You can see that Orion installation. Anyways, so the ultimate goal of the scenario is to completely eradicate that one pirate faction. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the two pirate factions here, and I may even just like count the different pirates that are here and just sort of figure out from there, okay, this is the way I want to do it. So yeah, I'm going to be playing this mostly the Wanderlust style, and the way I'm going to actually do it is I'm going to build up a base, right? I'm going to take out pirate factions one by one, but I'm also going to build up a base of my own, and I'm going to send cargo pods that will contain like resources and people out to those pirate bases and then take them out one by one until the entire pirate faction is removed. And I have a couple of theories behind what's going to happen. I think that either A, the game is going to ramp up the difficulty and make it so that it's impossible for me to do so by making the pirate bases like significantly stronger, so that maybe they have things like turrets and just stuff like that, and I can't take out their bases anymore. My second theory is that these guys are going to start creating new bases, and so I'm never going to actually be able to kill them off. And 3, let's say I do kill them off, but then new factions start forming because I've killed off the old ones. So those are my 3 different theories for what's going to happen all throughout this playthrough. And this is going to be a long playthrough, so if you're in for the long haul. Let's go ahead and take on our very first pirate faction. We're going to start somewhere kind of roughly close to it, but not too close. Also, it's also important to consider exactly where we're going to start. The sun's over here, which means wherever we start off, it's probably going to be either pretty early in the day or pretty late in the day. I'm not really sure. But it's definitely, I think that it's generally pretty understood that I kind of want to start on whichever side the sun is shining on more. So, let's try over in this area. Okay, I'm going to count up how many pirate factions there are real quick. Okay, so I counted the red guys to have, I think it was 23, and then the orange ones, the Weaselmen, they're at 26. So we're going to take on the red pirates. And you know what, since we have 2 factions like right over here to start with, let's take on these guys first. So we're going to start off with a base that's relatively close to only one of them, and then we're going to take it out. Then we're going to move our colonists back up here, and then we're going to go take this one out. And we're going to see how that plays out. Something that I actually installed to help us to do this. Let's go with a larger one. Something that I have installed, or something that I've added to the game to help us do this is, for one thing, I've made sure that our starting colonists have specific traits. Specifically, Careful Shooter, and it looks like Iron-Willed. Iron-Willed, Fast Walker is also very likely to happen. I think those were the only 3 that I could choose. For some reason, my Prepare Carefully mod, I think, was the one. It, for some reason, wouldn't allow me to add more than 3 traits. Because the Prepare Carefully mod, if I go ahead and activate it, it only allows for 3 traits to exist. So anyways, back to what I was doing before. So to start off with, we have someone who is incapable of several different things. So we're going to re-roll until he's not incapable of anything or injured in any way, shape, or form. Actually, no, we want someone, a Peacemaker new. That's pretty terrible. Yeah, always try to persuade other people not to fight. Pessimist, no, we don't want a pessimist. I'm actually going to mostly focus on the traits, because since I have this mod up, I can basically change this up and make it however I want to. So, Too Smart, Hard Worker, and Careful Shooter. Those are pretty good things, I think. Okay, you want to make sure they have a passion for fighting, because it doesn't make sense for you to be in the military and not have a passion for fighting. We also want someone who's really good with animals, and since you have a burning passion for it, I'm gonna give you a 6 in animals, just to make sure that happens. Also, we're gonna remove the Pampered, because that removes cooking, and we're also gonna remove the Ninja Assassin, since it makes it impossible for us to grow and plant cut. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and keep that, because that gives us like a lot of buffs. And honestly, those are pretty good buffs. Pampered, however, I can do without. Like, see, it lowers melee. It does some other good things, though, but I don't like it. Military Child is alright. There we go. Makes shooting even better. Melee, medicine, construction. It just lowers artistic, but we don't really care about that anyways. And we're going to bump up everything, because they all have to be a 3 on everything at least. Like, that's kind of my rule. So they can't be incapable of too many things. They can't have bad traits, and they can't, and all their skills have to be at least a 3 and a burning passion for shooting and melee. Those are my rules for these created characters. So whenever I upload that to Steam, I'm going to make that perfectly clear. Because these guys are soldiers. These guys are amazing soldiers. Now let's go ahead and finish creating these guys up. So we have all of our different items here. I'm pretty sure all I need to do remove is this stupid grilled polenta. I think I added that on accident and forgot to remove it. So yeah, I gave ourselves plenty of armor vests, plasteel helmets, personal shields, steel longswords, an RPG-7 for taking out the enemies, minigun, charge rifle, plenty of glitter world medicine, packaged survival meals, components. I gave ourselves plenty of stuff to start off with, and since I gave a colonist that's good with animals, they can train our elephant to haul a bunch of the stuff with us, so that we can basically start our base inside of their base and take it over. Okay, here we go. Now, our current world, or at least the country that I live in, is... we'll go with a democracy. Because that's right, the country I live in isn't actually a democracy. It's like something else. I forget what the actual name of it is. But there you go. We're going to be a democracy. We've also sent some defense... Yeah. Good luck, soldiers. One last thing you should know. We tried to station you close to a pirate faction so you can take it over and use it. Hopefully the supplies will help you accomplish this. If you're going to do so, move quickly. It's very likely they saw your crash. We also sent some defensive items to help prepare your initial base with. Once again, good luck. Okay, for whatever reason, the game decides to send our cloth deployable tent. That's another mod that I have. It's camping stuff, and it gives me like a tent to work with. There's our steel, there's our components, and I believe we should be capable of building mortars right off the bat. Is that right? Security. Yep, we can build our mortars, like right away. Oh, I forgot the mortar shells. That's okay. That is okay. I'm not worried about that. But the first thing that we do want to do, however, is now that we have our elephant... Oh, there we go. Now that we have our elephant, we can immediately order this elephant to be trained for obedience. And I think... Wait, hold on. It can't be directed to haul specific items. Yeah. What about obedience? No. Attack, rescue. I'm not actually sure. Because none of these really indicate that the elephant can be tasked to carry stuff with us. So I may have to end up like creating a little stockpile area and then just having everything roofed up. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do just for now, just kind of initially. So we're just going to immediately create a little bitty stockpile zone right there. And we're just going to tell them to roof it up and put everything there. There we go. Storage, allow all. But before we have them do any of that...
Armor vest. Yeah, you, armor vest. And where's the last armor vest? I bought 6 armor vests. This should be. Okay, good. She has hers equipped. Now I want to find... Oh, no. Helmet first. There we go. Okay. Put on the helmet, please. Jason, put on the helmet. Building roof. No, put on the helmet. And then, okay. Now we're going to figure out who's the best shooter. Who's the best shooter and who's the best melee. And we actually have enough guns that all of them could take guns, but I want at least one person to be sort of our melee. So it looks like Zot Thera here is our best for as far as melee goes. You could be the one to carry the rocket. You would be the one to... Yeah, you'd be the one to melee. So we're gonna make you put on the personal shield. Don't haul the sword, please. How good was your shooting again? 6. Okay, you can take one of the charge rifles. Lockhart, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, you put it. She's still putting on the plus 200 also. There we go. You were going to be the one to carry the minigun, because you have amazing shooting. And then, okay. Wearing personal shield, good. Hauling charge rifle, go ahead and do that. Equip. There we go, I think everybody's equipped, right? Not everyone but you, because you're putting on the personal shield. There we go. Okay, everyone do what you're going to do. Speed of time. I made sure that this storage space allows everything, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is just about everything. It's taking them forever because this is 700 steel right here. It's taking forever. It's kind of fun to me to watch them go. Actually, I don't even need to do that, because I'm not even going to be taking the steel or the components with us. You know what? We're probably going to return back over here to build the base, because honestly, this looks like a pretty cool area to have a base installed. Just look at how much, like, defensibleness we have. Like, seriously, anybody that attacks us that way, they have to go all the way up and through there, and then they have to come at us from down there. If then anybody comes in through here, they have to go through this way. So, like, we really only have 2 directions from which we could be attacked if we built a base over here. And I kind of like that. So we may actually return here. But now, back to the pirate base. Let's see here. We have everyone equipped. Yeah, everyone's equipped. What's everyone doing? Wait, was it just me or was someone trying to go and tame the elephant? Oh no, he's hauling. He's wandering. Good. Let's go to the world. And click our base. Form caravan. Yeah, we're going to take everyone with us. So if you notice here, clicking the elephant doesn't add a bunch of weight. So the elephant can't carry anything, which is a shame. Crusader, cool name for an elephant. Okay, now we're going to take basically all of our meals. We're going to take 1 tent. Both tents. We're going to take some of our medicine. We're going to take the maximum amount that we can, actually, of our medicine. There we go. That's going to be all that we're taking. We're going to leave the components, the steel, and all the weapons that we have here behind. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to configure which direction. So they're going to exit from the west. That was selected automatically. So that means they're going to exit, like, out over here. That's... Okay, they're ready. Let's go, my little friends. We're going to attack Jacker's Desert. That's the name of this one, huh? Jacker's Desert. What's the name of this one? Mantis Hamlet. Okay. There we go. You're getting there pretty fast. Alright. Here we are. We have arrived. Okay. Well then, that'll be all for this episode. Yeah, that's right. I'm ending the video now. Sorry for the suspense. You're gonna have to stick around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But now it's time for you to pay your taxes by clicking that like and subscribe button. And also, be sure to ring that notification bell if you really want to see what's coming up next and how we take on this powerful, dangerous, terrifying new pirate faction that is our enemy. And also, we're gonna deal with Randy Random causing us problems. Yay! With all that said, I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.